Prynhawn da pawb, mae'n amser gwasanaeth. It's time for assembly. And as most of you will know, at Tafarn Spuyten Templeton School, we always have assemblies that certainly have a moral, strong message for us all. So today, our assembly is about something that one of our four core purpose characters says. Now, capable Clara says, I love a challenge and I overcome challenges. Now, at the moment, things are very, very different for us all. We're all needing to overcome a lot of challenges. We're not together, so it makes the challenge a little harder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a story to help us to think about those challenges. It's called If Big Can, I Can. If Big can run, then I can run, though not as quick. I'm only small. If Big can jump, then I can jump, and Big leaps long, long away. If Big can swing, then I can swing. As Big swings high into the sky, I'll get there one day, I'm sure. If Big can climb, then I can climb. It's just I have to take my time to get to all of the places Big can with one stretch. If Big can see, then I can soar. Up, up I go into the air. I never thought I'd get so high, but as Big is on the ground, how will I get down? But what if Big can't get in the places? Only I can squeeze inside. I'd find the treasures, rule the roost, be number one, and Big would know I'm having fun. Here I can swing into the air, running quick and leaping long, and stretch to climb and soaring high into the air and digging deep. But Big's not there. I'm all alone, and it's no fun. So, whatever Big can, and whatever I can, we can together. And do you know what, boys and girls, we're all having to overcome different challenges at the moment. Different challenges that we've never ever come across before. For you as children and for even us as adults. We're all needing to do things differently. And overcoming challenges and trying really, really hard is something that we are very, very proud of doing at Tafarn Spuyten Templeton Schools. Your teachers and I always talk about making sure that we're doing our best and overcoming that challenge. And you know, there are famous people that even though they may be famous now, they've had to overcome their challenges too. Groups look like the Beatles. Now the Beatles, you might have to ask your grandparents or your parents how famous these are. But the Beatles were a famous, and certainly still are, a very famous group. And at the beginning of their career, the record company said that they weren't very keen on their music. And they said, oh, they won't really come to anything. And yet now, even a long time after they've been around, they are very, very well known. Likewise, there's a gentleman called Michael Jordan. Now, Michael Jordan went on to become one of the most famous basketball players. Michael Jordan, though, had a very, very difficult time in school. Didn't really like school very much and was told that he couldn't be even part of the basketball team. And yet he's gone on to win 6 Olympic gold medals, 6 NBA championship rings, and certainly has overcome lots of challenges. And finally, I've got a picture of a man called Steve Jobs. Now, Steve Jobs is the founder of Apple. And at the start of his career, he had to overcome lots of challenges too. Lots of people told him that he wasn't going to succeed and that he wouldn't come to anything. And yet now he's probably one of the most famous, one of the most successful, and perhaps one of the most wealthiest people around. But you know, being successful doesn't mean that you have to be famous. Because you know, at Tavam Spite and Templeton schools, it's all about succeeding and doing our very, very best. All of us overcome different challenges every day. Your challenge today might be that you've had to make sure that you do that little bit of reading. Your challenge today might be that you wanted to run faster than your brother or your sister. But for all of us, we know that if we can be in it together, like in our story, if Big can, then I can. But by doing it together and being as one, we will get there. And so, boys and girls, over the next few weeks, when we're all overcoming these different challenges, I want you to know that all of the staff are thinking about you and they're all wishing you lots and lots of love and best wishes. Let's overcome this challenge together. Hwyl fawr.